First of all, kindly introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is SHACHIKANTA NONGTHOMBAM from Kagyai Owanglekai Nambol in Bistupur district of Manipur. Sir, I have completed my schooling here in Manipur, and later I have completed my integrated BSc and MSc from Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Mohali. And then, sir, while I was preparing for civil service, I also teach class 11, 12 and NEET biology students. So, and I have developed an experience in teaching also. So to deepen my interest, I pursued B.Ed, M.Ed, and currently I am working as an assistant professor in B.Ed college.
Since you have done your B.Ed and M.Ed, we are attracted to ask questions on the National Education Policy of 2020. On the school education side, what are the major changes that has been recommended under the policy?
Under
the National Education Policy of 2020. From the 1986 policy and the Program of Action of 1990, 1992, what are the major changes that was recommended in the this policy of 2020?
Sir, in NEP 2020, the major changes would be the flexibility in courses. So, in the previous system, the students has to take some major or some honors degree courses, but here a student can take multiple discipline at a time. So there is a flexibility. That is the major changes, sir. I remember.
What about your 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4? That is a major, one of the most major changes.
Sir, in the high school up to secondary level, the format is 5 plus 3 plus 3, 4, 3 plus 4, like.
There is a major change. You have got the preparatory, the foundational, like this. So that is a major change. Then what about in the higher education?
Sir, higher education also, even in Manipur, in 2000, from 2022, I think, sir, there is introduction of four-year degree courses also. And the government is also proposing for integrated teacher education program in the field of teacher education.
But what about your credit system? What about your choice?
Sir, and also there is academic bank of credit. So if student has completed some portion of his or her courses, then it can be used if there is a break in between the courses, then he can use those credit after he join again.
See, while conducting this courses, what do you think is the constraints that is expected in Manipur? The constraints, say for example, somebody wants to take a course in, I am a student of science, I wanted to take a class of a topic on sociology or political science or history or some vocational stream like agronomy. So what will be the constraint, whether all the colleges in Manipur will be able to provide the prescribed courses, or what is the way ahead?
Sir, there are, regarding implementation of NEP 2020, there are certain limitations here in Manipur also. Like previously, most of the teachers are trained in their specific discipline. So in NEP 2020, there is a multidisciplinary approach. So the professor or the teacher has some difficulty in handling the different type of courses.
No, different type of courses. A biology teacher is not going to teach political science. The political science teacher will continue to teach political science. It is even in Manipur University also, when they develop this communication in different languages, English, Hindi, Manipuri. In Manipuri, they even prescribe drama works of Khundamam Brojendra, a refugee. Whereas in English and Hindi, it is only communication. No textbook was prescribed, it is only communication. And that is for communication, language communication. So even in the top university in Manipur, the teachers are not able to understand the import of the national education policy, and that is the tragedy. You must be hearing about this free movement regime. What's it and what is the controversy?
Sir, the free movement regime is implemented between India and Myanmar across the border, like Myanmar and Manipur. So, according to this regime, people from India and Myanmar, they can cross each other up to around 16 kilometers. So, there are people who who live in Myanmar and their workplace is in Manipur and vice versa. So, that is the provision according to this free movement regime. So, after this incident in Manipur, the May 2023 incident, there are criticism about this free movement regime. Like there is a reported inflow of illegal immigrants from other side of the country, from Myanmar especially to Manipur. So that is the issue.
But why are people opposing it? Some people are opposing it. Some people insist that, some community insists that the free movement regime should continue. Some says the free movement regime should be done away with. So what are the differences?
Sir, for those who are opposing, sir, there are threat of illegal immigration into Manipur. And for those who are supporting, there is a cultural similarities between those people in the bordering country.
So this NEP 2020 policy is very nice.
Yes.
Whether this will be implementation part in Manipur, whether it should be possible within a few years, how to improve this education system using this policy, NEP 2020, particularly in Manipur.
Sir, actually, it has in some areas it has started in Manipur, and there are still challenges in Manipur. Like
what are the challenges?
Challenges about the lack of infrastructure in NEP 2020. There is use of technology in NEP 2020, which is lacking in some of the colleges, and even so there are lack of staffs and teachers, professors, and the budget in education sector in Manipur is also comparatively low, sir.
So what about your views regarding this appointment of teachers as contractual? Okay. Contract instead of regular for a long time in Manipur. Whether you will be able to solve soon or not?
Sir, I think it is because of the budget constraint. One of the reason could be, sir, and from the teacher's perspective, sir, it would somehow impact their career, like they are stuck to their service, and there is also less option for going to other service also, sir. So if we are trying to improve our budget, and if we can get some assistance from the center regarding this fund, so we can regularize.
Question. So what are these? One, of course, it is evident now from our conversation that we do not know of our diversity adequately enough, right? So what can we do to improve relationships within the communities or amongst the communities?
Sir, in short term, there should be dialogue between different communities. Like in this crisis in Manipur, role of CSOs and leader of religious.
Before you start hitting on to straight away to dialogue, because everybody is talking about dialogue, but nobody knows who is going to talk to whom, and in which place and how. So let's try and identify some of the issues on which we are having, challenges in our relationship. Can you identify 3 issues on which the communities are having, relationship difficulties?
Regarding this crisis, sir, or
Generally in Manipur, we are saying that the relationship amongst the communities are not at the best. There is no harmony. There is conflict, ongoing conflict, right? There was a Meitei and Kuki conflict for a while. Now the Kukis are in conflict with certain Naga communities in certain areas. Okay, currently, fortunately, localized. Now, what are the areas on which these conflicts are taking place?
sir, one could be the land resource, and the second would be like the demand for ST, several tribe demand, and third, sir, the problem of poppy plantation.
Okay, land poppy plantation. So they are fighting over how much poppy to be planted?
No, sir. One community is against the poppy cultivation, and some other communities, because of lack of resources available, so they try to get quick money. They try to plant poppy cultivation.
Okay, land-related issues. Okay, understood. What is the other?
And other problems, sir, like there is differential development taking place in Manipur, like in hill areas as compared to the valley areas. Development
disparity. Okay.
And also the various departments like education, health sector, they are also little lesser in hill areas.
Development disparity. What could be the third factor as well? There could be one more factor. Manipuri identity versus Naga.
Identity politics.
So a little bit of identity-related issues. So our conversation is that if there are conflicts that's existing, these are mostly related to either land issues or development disparity issues or issues of identity that people may try to identify with a larger Nagalim or a larger Mizoram or Kuki land or Zalendam, or we have a rather expansive definition of Manipur. Now, if we are to address all of these issues, how can we address? Let's take the issue of development disparity. What could be one best way of starting a proper structured conversation with leadership of all these communities?
Sir, regarding developmental aspect, even in the previous government also they have started different markets in different hill districts of Manipur, like Ima Kaithel in every district. There is also, and even the Churachandpur Medical College was also inaugurated, and even many students are taking admission in that. So right now, some developmental aspect is increasing in hill areas also. So even in education also, there are various schools like Eklavia Residential School, residential model school, mostly in tribal and scheduled caste areas. So
some development initiatives are being taken. That's what you're saying. But is this sense of disparity real or perceived? Have we even tried to quantify? I mean, you are from the sciences. So is there a way of even trying to quantify if these issues or even the perceptions are real or not, or perceived?
So we can quantify using mathematical statistical analysis.
What do you think if we can have a formal commission consisting of members, absolutely neutral members coming from the other parts of the country, looking into this idea of development disparity? And if there is disparity indeed, the government can initiate all the changes. But what happens if it turns out to be just perception or wrong comparison, comparing with the heart of the town with the districts? You get my point? Is that possible? Can you think along these lines? A little bit more structured thinking. How about addressing negative perceptions? We have negative perceptions of one another. We have prejudices. Okay. Mostly amongst the Meiteis, we have a lot of prejudice against other communities. So, how do you think we should address?
Sir, actually Manipur, there are a lot of diverse cultures, so we should respect each other's culture. So, even we also face the same problem when we go outside Manipur, in the mainland India. So,
I mean, you are a teacher, so what would you like to do in your institutions, especially when you're dealing with children? How can we improve, counter negative perceptions? Is it possible?
Sir, actually, I am working as a teacher educator. So most of the students are they have completed their BSc, MSc, or even some in-service students are also coming to my institution.
So they don't have any prejudice?
Sir, actually I'm not dealing with children, but they might have prejudices regarding regarding this.
Thank you very much. I think try and think a little bit more structurally.
Yes.
And especially since we have educational involvement in education as well. So, okay.